All right, what's up, guys? We are live. Thank you for joining. Lovely to see the crew in the building. Let's smash the likes. Let's share the stream. Let's get it hot on the algorithm, and absolutely no time to waste. Let's go straight into the charts. On this 4-hour time frame, we are seeing a double bearish divergence right up at this upper order block. I'm going to explain everything now. We are seeing wick to wick to wick higher highs. Technically, some will argue on this. It will be slightly controversial because we are seeing here candle bodies giving a lower high, but extreme wicks giving a higher high. And in my opinion, because the wicks are so important and they do show us liquidity, I would call this a double 4-hour bearish divergence. As we can see, it's very clear that the momentum is consistently going down while our price is still in an uptrend, and this is a major, very clear sign that the bulls are running out of steam. Indeed, it's been a crazy time, guys. Welcome, Saad Sultan. Welcome everybody to the building. Please confirm if my voice is loud and clear. And as you can hear, I'm feeling a bit better. I'm back in the land of the living. It has taken a 10-day antibiotic course and lots of rest, and I have been feeling the FOMO. It has been absolutely real not being able to trade, but I am back on the charts, guys. All right, awesome to see you guys are killing it in the Discord. Well done to everybody who is active there. And give me 1 second to pull up my current trades as well. They're actually, I believe, right here. I'll show you in the Discord. And what a place to be, guys. Thank you for making the Discord what it is. Look at this. I mean, the P&L all over the place. Amazing to see here. 2x long, 30%. Absolutely killing the prop firms. And guys, we will be live after this session at 12 p.m. UTC on the MuByte channel, and I will be giving away 3 5K challenges on MuByte, right? MuByte is my favorite prop firm. All right, and look at this. Jui. Oh, JCG. I believe we have Jui with us. Is Jui with us? But this is JCG, guys, and look at that. One of his second, or I believe third, plus 10K P&L trades. Congrats, man. Absolutely killing it. I know you're taking some time off the charts. And there we go. Crypto Zierdak. Man, the patience paying off. Trading our strategy. $78 in the bank. Well smashed, man. Very proud of you. And yeah, when you make profits, guys, don't get slack, right? When you make profits, it's time to tighten, tighten, tighten. And very, very wise words here, man. Plan, patience, perseverance. This is how we do it, guys. Well done, everybody. Very, very cool. And there we go, trading on the BitUnix. So one thing here, guys, I've seen that some of you still haven't deposited, right? And I want you to all get the rewards here. So I have spoken to the team and they've extended this until the 1st. So if you have signed up an account on BitUnix, but you haven't deposited yet or traded, make sure you do it within the next few days, right? Before the 1st. So you can get bonuses here. I've also chatted to the team and they have made this easier for you guys. So the 20 you can get by just trading once, right? You don't need to trade 10K. All you need to do is trade once. And then for the 100, you need to trade 10K. Right, so it's much easier. And for the 250, you need to trade the 40K. But just deposit there. Make sure. I've seen a few of you haven't deposited. Lots of you have. I'm very proud. I've seen you making the volume. You will be getting the bonuses. That's awesome. And guys, this is a good practice, right? Because next month we've got some epic things coming to this community. If you aren't in the VIP yet, come to the instructions here. It's super easy. All you do is sign up an account and you drop your UID here, and I will add you to the VIP. And guys, I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome to see us developing like this into a VIP community. All right, so there's my current XRP trade. I am still holding this trade along with a couple of other altcoin longs. I will close these altcoin longs when Bitcoin gives us that confirmation, right, on the money flow trending down on that daily red dot that I'm going to talk about now on the charts. All right, how to get the same indicators. Brother, just go to my YouTube and watch all the videos there on our strategies. Go to the Market Cipher playlist. There's an intro to Market Cipher. There's a Market Cipher setup. Guys, everything you need to trade with us on our strategies is on my YouTube. Make sure to come into the VIP Discord. All you need to do is make any amount deposit to any of our affiliate links, and you're in there. And the crew's always there for you guys. Even if I'm off, if I'm recording or streaming, you can ask the crew and they will answer your questions. Very nice to see you, man. Congrats on the progress. Yeah, JCG, you see, he's killing it. He's not even trading right now, guys, because he's in trades. And swing trades, you can just keep milking. McCall, what's up? Let's go. All right, so guys, the level might feel undecided, but really it's not that bad. This is exactly what happens when you get such a big pump. All right, let me bring the comments on stage here. All right, so guys, we pumped 30%. All right, when Bitcoin pumps 30%, you're going to get FOMO. Most of the people who haven't been interested in Bitcoin at 60K only saw, oh, Bitcoin's breaking 70K. Oh, Bitcoin's hitting 80K. And this is where retail is buying, right? This is where all of us have been making the money where the whales put in the pump. But this is the FOMO of all of those retail traders who haven't paid their dues yet, and they're going long on 100x at 80K because they think they know everything and they think they're going to be rich. Right, this is what happens, and this is why we're seeing now the bearish divergence and the momentum going down, because the whales are starting to say, hey, maybe it's a time to take some profit. All right, so a quick recap here on the order blocks. I believe this is on the daily, so let's quickly hit the daily just so you guys can be a little bit up to date here. We're not going to spend too long on Bitcoin and market charts today because I want to go into the altcoins, but we are going to do due diligence here. I do think there are some epic altcoin opportunities incoming. So I have a list here of ones that I want to go through, and please guys, if you have setups, drop them into the setup groups on the Discord. Okay, so this is the major daily bearish order block that I have been watching with this very clear singular high volume node. And guys, if you aren't using order blocks and high volume nodes yet, I mean, it is just such a lovely way to trade. So please go watch that tutorial. It's super simple, and as you can see, it's super accurate. I did enter a degen trade up here. I've already closed it. It was a 200x. I was testing out the 200x there on BitUnix. And guys, I must say BitUnix, it works. It works really well. I've tested out about 20 trades there now, and we're doing well with the PNL. We're going slowly. I haven't been too crazy, but we are up on the account. We are looking good, and yeah, we're going to be opening some trades there hopefully today in this stream. Okay, so there we go. Double sniper wick at the high volume node within the daily order block. We have this now breaker block below us, right? A breaker block is obviously when an order block gets broken by the bulls, retested to the upside, and now it is just a support and resistance flip level. It can give you a nice bounce to the upside, but remember, we're in value area high. We're not looking for longs here, guys. We've paid our dues already, right? Don't think like retail, think like whales. And the whales here are looking to short because they're the ones who longed at the weekly bull all the way down at 60K. All right, so here, this is the sniper level. And let's quickly bring up this market cipher here on the daily and have a look at this wave trend. Finally, RSI is turning around here on the daily. The bearish divergence is also very clear here. You know, for those of you who are slightly more experienced, very, very clear to see downward sloping momentum, upward sloping price. Things are not looking happy, but they're looking happy for us, right? Because we're sniping this short. All right, how are we doing on the stream? I see we are moving. Thank you everybody for joining. Please smash the likes. I see we have more viewers than likes. Let me know if everything is loud and clear. Ready to enter a long between 79 and 78. Fib pocket 1 hour preview daily 15-minute bullish FEG. All right, I would urge you to be cautious here about the 1 hour time frame. All right, that can invalidate very, very quickly if these bearish divergences play out. So of course, trade the 1 hour time frame. You now do have a little bit of a range here, but that would be for scalping, right? Very, I know you're getting into your scalping now, but please do me a favor, brother. Keep your stops tight and just keep stops, guys. Just keep stops, please. I've had DMs from distraught people in the last week or so who were in shorts without a stop loss when Bitcoin pumped, right? They were the weekly bullish divergences that we were talking about for weeks. And some, right, 1 or 2 got liquidated. Guys, at the end of every stream, I say, always use a stop loss. Please, always use a stop loss. Never have a trade open for even 5 minutes without a stop loss, right? That's what hurts my heart when I see you guys. No one should get liquidated. Of course, we're going to get stopped out. Losing money is a part of trading, and you have to be cool with that, right? It's a win rate. No one has a 100% win rate. An 80%, 70% win rate is perfect. That's what we go for. That means you're going to have to be cool with losing 30% of your trades, but never getting liquidated. Capital preservation is number one. You cannot trade without capital. All right, cool. Let's bring up the market cipher. Enough preaching here. But yeah, really, guys, it makes me sad, man, to see accounts getting liquidated. And they're guys that, like, they're logical, they're clever guys, right? But, whew. Okay, so money flow finally turning around. Let's go look at that. We are getting a shock from here on the money flow. Let's watch this to see an actual trend confirmation here. And what's really going to make this trade for me, I mean, right now, I would say that we have two of three on our wave trend confluence to the downside, right? Because money flow is pointing down right now. I wouldn't say it's a confirmed downtrend on money flow because we're not seeing the continuation yet. But right now, money flow is, if you put an arrow here, it's pointing down. That's great, right? This red dot is way above the 45 line. That's great. The only thing that's still neutral is the VWAP. We can see it starting to curve down again away from the 0 line, but it did cross. All right, so everything is cool there. I have opened another DGen short there, but it's on a bonus, right? It's on a bonus that was given to me by an exchange to test an exchange. So it's a little bit more DGen. It's a little 200x short there that I've reopened after taking profits. All right, so please play it safe here, guys. Honestly, for you guys who are learning, I would wait a little bit longer for this money flow to confirm, for the VWAP to confirm, and for this breaker block to break. And don't think that it's going to be too late, because if you zoom out, right, we're still way up in the value area high, and the fair value gap down to POC here is massive. So all we're looking to do is get into a short above value area high. We want to see a swing failure not only here like we are seeing, but also a swing failure at this lower order block. It is very important, as we can see it has been a major support and resistance flip. All we need is the short from above the value area high, and then we have this beautiful move to POC for major profit taking, right? On any kind of a leverage, even on a 5x or a 10x, 140%, absolutely awesome. Of course, we will be taking profits along the way. And just to be clear here, the Fibonacci on this, I would take it down from the bottom. Remember, Fibonacci, you're always looking at your completed trend. So if we do turn around here and break value area high, then of course you can look at your profit taking levels on that trend. And of course, major profits here at the POC within the golden pocket. This will be a very, very interesting level. For me, this is what I'm looking at for a bounce and a higher low and a bit of an upward sloping market structure here, and potentially the fake out down below this golden pocket, into the value area low, down to this beautiful daily order block here. Of course, this is just speculation now. We're quite high up, but there we have it, guys. If you look back, there is the high volume node sitting right at the top of this daily order block within the value area low. It won't be unheard of, right? Everybody who's sold their house and their car and whatever to buy Bitcoin up here is going to absolutely freak out and capitulate if we come back down here, and that can cause a wick down where the whales will buy again. This is a massive institutional level now. All right, it's a scene of the crime. If we draw in a trend line there, we see a breakout, right? It's a big historical trend line with a breakout and no retest of that level, making it a scene of the crime where institutional investors do place their longs. All right, how's everybody doing in the chat? Pop me a hell's yeah in the chat if you are with us. I see the crew is finally on. But guys, we are like more than double live viewers than we have likes. If you are with us, please smash the like button. All right, I see the Discord is hot. Awesome. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, guys, if you have your setups, drop them in the Discord. I can see some stuff is starting to come in. So here in the scalp trading and in the macro trading setups, I want to see what you guys are watching. If you're not in the VIP yet, just quickly get in. I'll add you right now, right? If you want to get into the VIP, just sign up under one of our links. Drop your UID here and I'll add you instantly to the VIP and you can come and join in. And it's awesome, guys. It's awesome that we're VIP now, right? Can't wait for the big shorts. Let's go. Can't wait for the bear market to end. Okay, so let's quickly talk about the bear market. In and out. Let's go. Shorted XRP. Whoa. You guys are going too fast. Okay, shorted XRP right when USDTD swept the lows. Okay, so it's time to do our due diligence. Sol starting to dump. Nice. All the money flows are turning around. Honestly, I think we can look at some shorts in this stream. But let's do a quick due diligence here. I'm not going to spend long on this, but luckily we do have the MuBite stream from 12 p.m. UTC as well. So we've got a little bit more time for trades. All right, there once again is the golden pocket. I'm just going to clean this up and we're going to do some proper larger time frame analysis here. Okay, so first thing off the bat, I'm not going to spend too long on this because there is larger time frame analysis in my Discord. I am also dropping a video on Coin Bureau trading tomorrow with full Bitcoin larger time frame analysis and 10 altcoins. Right, over the next 2 days, I will be dropping 10 altcoin full analysis on Coin Bureau trading, and they'll be under my Coin Bureau trading playlist on my channel. So just check it out there. All right, in my opinion, it's also controversial here, right? Some traders will tell you this is a higher high because of the candle bodies. In my opinion, it's not yet a higher high, and the bear market isn't yet over because it still does look like a downward sloping market structure here, right? If we come above this level, and we can even find the exact level here, if we come above that wick at 82.8, that for me will be a higher high. And then the probability is that we will make a higher low and that we'll move into a bull market structure. Right? This is for the newbies, simple market structure. If we do come down from here, chances are we will make a lower low. And this is why getting into these shorts can be so important. We can keep pumping here. Let me be very clear with you guys. Even though there is that major daily trigger wave, remember, we have the weekly bull we're going to see now. We have the monthly green dot we're going to see now. The monthly and the weekly could trump that daily and 4 hour. So don't go mental into your shorts now, guys. All right, just remember, if we go back up here and we close this candle in the next 3 days, right, in the chat, what is this candle? I will be very impressed if you guys can tell me the name of this candle. If we go up to this level here, what's the name of the candle, guys? Welcome, Amr. Nice setups coming in. Beautiful. Let's go. Let me see if I can take the latency down. Oh, I can't change it once we've started. But the latency is fine, guys. Drop me this candle. Come on, you guys should know this. You guys should know this. McCall. Oh, geez. What's the name of this candle, guys? All right, nice try, nice try. Not technically a bullish engulfing candle, right? A bullish engulfing candle is actually like pretty hard to find, right? Most people would call this a bullish engulfing candle because it engulfs the previous red candle. But actually, technically, an engulfing candle has to engulf the entire previous candle, including the wick, right? That is the technical definition of an engulfing candle. And I wouldn't call it a bullish engulfing candle because it comes after a green candle, right? McCall, well done. This is the bullish harami. That's the bullish harami, right? Not quite a morning star. You guys are doing well, but there are little nuances here, right? A morning star, this is super close to a morning star, but for a morning star, you would need to see this candle body below this candle. I love candle reading, guys. And for a morning star, you want to see a doji down there, right? The doji represents the star. Come on, guys, you can do this. You can do this. What is this candle? This candle we are currently in. All right, we just closed the harami, guys. We closed the harami, which was bullish, and it caused this candle. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Do I need to give a bonus for this? McCall, bro, you know this, dude. You're going to kick yourself. You're going to kick yourself. Death Star. Not quite. Not quite. Getting close. I think this might be another name for it. Okay, fine. I'll tell you guys, but you're going to kick yourself now. Right? Come on, guys. Marubozu. Marubozu means bold man in Japanese. Right? When you see a candle... Hey, let's go. All right. So there we go, bro. Very close, very close, very close. Yes. So what I'm saying, guys, is if we come up to create just a little bit more green, and if we have a tiny wick on the top, right, that's the last little hair standing on the bald man's head. And this kind of a candle with a tiny wick at the bottom and tiny wick at the top, super rare, super bullish. Right. If we go back, we'll find more. I don't want to waste time on this, but look here, right? There's one. There's one, guys. And this is a similar setup here. Similar setup, right? Bullish harami, Marubozu. What do we see after that? Absolute destruction, right? Super rare candle, super bullish. Another name for it is the God candle, right? If you see a nice big candle like this, people can call it the God candle. All right, well done. I hope you're learning, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now... absolutely crazy. It has printed 3 more days to confirm the green dot on the monthly wave trend with VWAP crossing up, money flow turning around. I'll quickly recap this. It's in my BTC TA channel there in the Discord. But here it is, guys. The last 2 times that we have printed this green dot has been the exact bear market bottoms. All right, I'm not saying that the bear market is in. The only thing that could be different here is if we do something like this. If we go back to the previous, right? 2 cycles ago, all the way back in 2015, we had something interesting happening, and I think we could be seeing a mirroring of this 2015 cycle. I hope so. I still want more blood. I still want 30K. I still want those kinds of levels because we've only done 50% drawdown in this bear market. And it's not enough. I want 75% drawdown. I want a proper bear market. All right, there's the green that we're seeing now. There's the VWAP. It crossed. The money flow was pointing up, right? And then we saw one last whiplash. We did see the green play out a little bit on the monthly. Not bad at all. 38%, 10% more than we've seen now. But then we had this, shwabam. There was obviously a black swan that happened there. I can't remember what happened in 2015. It's a long time ago. All right, that was like my first cycle. This is where I was buying my first Bitcoin. But there we go, guys. We had a whiplash on the monthly here before another green dot. And that's when the bull market took off. So yeah, it's incredibly bullish that this monthly green dot is in. But we can still get some whiplash here, and especially because we aren't below the 45 line. Right. Okay, I think that's cool for monthly. Let's quickly hit this weekly. Sorry for the noise, guys, if you guys can hear that noise in my background. Someone is deciding to mow their lawn right now. All right, we are pumping. Smash the likes if you are with us. Thank you guys for joining. Let's go. Please do smash those likes. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, join our Discord at the link below. It's absolutely free. You just need to sign up an account at our links. We have a BitUnix campaign. Everything is in the comments, in the description. What's up? Let's go. Welcome, Shane. All right, sweep 60. I hope so, guys. I hope so. Ah, there we go. We need a black swan. No 30K, maybe 50. Interesting. I don't see 30K. Monthly green dot. I think the bottom is in. Could be, guys. Could be. All right, it's fine for me because I've been DCAing the top 50 alts for the last 1,500 days, so things are good. Bullish Marabosu. August has always been a red month in bear markets. Interesting. Yeah, I do think this is a bit of a change in a bear market. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's see what happens in the New York session. We will be live during the New York session on the MuBite channel. And yeah, we are seeing a breakout of the RSI here on the weekly. And we have this weekly bullish divergence here. And there might still be a little bit of play here on the weekly bull. All right, if we get a smooth move up to the 45 line, we might still see some play here on that weekly bull. But guys, if you didn't get into the longs here, just take the learning there. I mean, absolutely awesome. And the whales just let us have this. They just let us have that weekly bull. I'm so surprised they didn't manipulate that down because it was so clear. They just let the traders have it there from the weekly bull, 30% up. Absolutely awesome. Okay, guys, so very clear to see what I'm looking at. I'm looking at either a lower high or a higher high here. If we do make a higher high here, that's when I will call the start of the bear market. Bull market. We will probably still have a big retracement. But just to recap here, right? If we make a lower high, the retracement will probably bring in a lower low. If we make a higher high, the retracement will probably bring in a higher low. This is simple market structure. I mean, I've seen a few of the good traders also calling something slightly different here, like Sheldon. All right, mate of mine from the Crypto Banter team. I think he's a good trader, to be honest. And he's calling this, guys. He's calling this just the fib retracement here on this trend for a pullback. And golden pocket, he's actually looking at these potential levels, either this 0.382 or this 0.5 or this golden pocket for a little bit of oomph before making that higher high. So extremely interesting times here. And I do think that this pullback is going to be one of the greatest opportunities, if not the last opportunity to get into altcoins. Oh, bro. I mean, it's not impossible. Yeah, considering diminishing returns, I get you. Oh, no stress. Thank you, brother. Fib retracement to form an inverse head and shoulders. Oh, yes. So I have seen this head and shoulders, guys. Hard to see it not swap Dara. Welcome. Not sweep 82. Yeah. Woo. It's been close, right? It's been close as much as I wanted to drop below 40. All right. Nice to see you guys so hot in the chat. So it's really hard not to short Bitcoin here, right? That's why I am in the DGen short here. But remember, the daily short is going against the weekly bull and the monthly green dot. So it's time to understand that fractalized nature. We can still get the daily retracement and bank profits there, but things are looking bullish on the weekly and the monthly. Okay, what else did I want to show you guys here quickly on the weekly? Oh yeah, just this major breakout level, right? So if you pull out where I would pull out my parallel channel, you know, don't sleep on your channels here. Let's actually pull it out to extremes. All right, I would be looking at something like this for our channel. And then, I mean, these weekly order blocks can be really useful now, right? Whether you use the wick or the body, there's this solid order block up at 90K, and that's the next bullish level if we do pump from here. And right now, it's just a matter of, do we break this weekly bearish order block and go up to the next weekly bearish order block? All right, I love simplifying things like this because it makes it so much easier. All right, I see there's bears in the chat. There's bulls in the chat. I love this, guys. Okay, so let me quickly open a poll here because this is the easiest way for us to understand who's bullish and who's bearish. Or at least like the, you know, the percentages. All right, so what should I make it? Okay, will BTC break 82K soon or dump back into the 70Ks? Okay, and then I'm literally just going to say up or down as the choices. Okay, so I've started the poll, guys. Vote in the poll. Down to 50. I'm bullish short term, and I'll be bear after that last nice pump. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I won't discredit any of your guys' opinions, right? Because no one knows. It's so funny. Like any YouTubers, any traders who tell you they know what's happening here. I mean, it all depends on Trump and this war and oh, this Jackson Hole. And I mean, it's literally just our crypto market is running on politics, geopolitics right now. I would like to hear some thoughts about precious metals. It's known that September through February is gold season. I have exposure to gold and just bought platinum. Man, you're good, bro. Sod Sultan, you're good. Like, keep buying gold. Keep buying gold. That's one thing I'll tell you guys that has been absolutely brilliant for me, right? Be an investor, not just a trader. And gold is the true and tested, you know, store of wealth for the last few thousand years. Buy gold, buy platinum, buy, honestly, like, gaming stocks, tech stocks. Make sure you're diversifying into other stocks. It's all fun and games with crypto, right? And we make our money in crypto, but it should be a part of an investment portfolio, right? I've got property, I've got tech stocks, we've got indices, and we trade crypto, right? Also invest in crypto and then we trade crypto. Remember to break up those percentages. I'll do a video on that sometime. Last time in Jackson Hole, did we pump then or dump? I'll have to actually ask ChatGPT to remind us. Only Trump knows. All right, yeah, no, we've got some sneaky access there to Trump's VIP signal group, guys. Trump has a VIP signal group. What has our world come to where the president of the United States has a VIP signal group that you can join for $100,000, which is just clearly insider trading. 70K or 90K. All right, are you a scammer? What's happening here? CLD. Is this spam? CLD AI. Guys, what's CLD AI? Educate me there. Bearish now for a retrace. I mean, we can't ignore these daily signals. Bullish. We broke above the BTC bull market, bear market band. Sure, interesting. We have been breaking major EMAs. Trump Group is selling The last thing I saw from the Trump group was buy altcoins now. I posted it in the Discord. He said, buy altcoins now. All right, let's quickly pull up this weekly 200 MA. And there, I mean, you can see just what's happening here. I mean, another reason we have to entertain the shorts here. We have to. Look at that, guys. I mean, do I need to make these lines thicker? Let's make it thicker. Look at that. All right, so the 200 over the 50 on the weekly, super, super accurate, super, super important. I was looking here for an accumulation phase below, and that would really be our final, for me, bear market accumulation phase. And it's just strange, guys, that we're 50% down, 55% down. Well, not even anymore since the pump, but at the bottom, we were 55% down. All the other bear markets have been 70 to 85%. So yeah, interested to see what you guys say in the poll. But here you can see we are now testing beautifully that 50. Crazy, crazy stuff. We bounced off the 200, testing the 50. And what we could see here with these shorts playing out is a move back down and just more support at that 200. And then we could see basically just price squeezing between these EMAs and then finally across there. Money flow is still up. On which time frame? Which time frame? Because yeah, we can compare them 100%, 100%. And yeah, there is that free script now for the paid one. But guys, really, I love the VMC. I think it's perfect. And yeah, money flow is pointing up on the weekly. Money flow is pointing up on... Really, it's still pointing up on the daily. Interesting. Yeah, monthly we've got up. Weekly we've got up. Right now, daily we've still got down. So let us know they vary on that one when it turns down and pop us a screenshot of that. But still, I'm not taking it yet, guys. I want to see a trend down. 2-week close above the 50. Interesting. At least the past 2 cycles. Yeah, I mean, don't go crazy yet, guys, on the long. 100%, right? I would want to see us break this 50 and give a proper... Yeah, at least a double candle close up there. All right, we're doing well. We're doing well. Let me just check my notes here to see if there's anything else. Okay, let's do market charts. We're 37 minutes in, so I think we're doing very, very well. What's ETH? 24938. Interesting. All right, USDT dominance. Giving a little bit of a drift down, right? So this is part of the reason we're seeing crypto still drifting up. But what we do see here is the bullish divergence, right? We're seeing momentum coming in on USDT dominance. We're seeing the actual level moving down. And we did see the green dot. And now, just now, right? Money flow tipping around. So things are looking good. If you missed the beginning of the stream, please recap, guys. I showed you exactly that breaker block that I'm looking for the break to actually pull the trigger on those shorts. And knowing the whales, they might just do it over the weekend, right? So just make sure, you know what? I will let you guys know. What I'll do here is on this Bitcoin chart on the daily, let's set an alert for this level here, right? That's when we need to watch for a break of the breaker block. And yeah, I'll let you guys know if we do see a swing failure there. As I said, I'm already in a DJing short here because everything just looks too good to ignore it. But please be very careful, right? Understand here, if you're in the short, it is fighting against the weekly and the monthly. We could pump from here, guys. Don't say Jordan told you to short and I got stopped out. And make sure you have a stop, guys. Make sure you have a stop. All right, very clear to see where the stop should be. It should be somewhere above the top of this order block with a decent amount of buffer. I would say at least a 3%. So don't go crazy on the leverage here either, right? Mine is a 200x, but it's super degen and it's trading with bonus. But this is the kind of trade you're looking at here. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, back to that USDT dominance. I really want to get through altcoins here, so I'm not going to spend long on this. But yeah, same thing here. We're looking for the confirmation here of VWAP trending up, money flow trending up. That will be a nice signal here for us that things are changing on the USDT dominance. From there, let's actually go to the BTC dominance. And yeah, there is that BTC dominance cheat sheet on my Twitter, on my X. So check it out, save it, study it. It's super important. And we're not yet seeing the red dot here on the BTC dominance, right? And it will be very interesting to make sure you understand that dominance ratio and relationship if BTC does dump, right? So make sure you understand that so you know whether to be biased for your Bitcoin or altcoin shorts. All right, from there, let's go quickly look at this total 3. We all know what's happening here. I'll also do some analysis on this in the videos I'm dropping tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday. My brain is finally coming back, guys. I've been sick now for over a week, but I'm finally coming back. Okay, this is the pipeline that we are now back in on the altcoins, right? This is excluding BTC and ETH. So all of the altcoins excluding BTC and ETH. I like this one for my altcoin chart. We can just see that it's beautiful, beautiful to track, right? Another thing to watch here for the altcoin shorts, if we break below this level, that's the time to go nuts on those altcoin trade setups. And they're everywhere. They're everywhere right now. I've actually got 10 setups that I'm dropping tomorrow and Sunday, right? 10 setups. And we'll go through some of them now and also in the MuBite stream shortly. But there we go, guys. Red dot total 3. VWAP did cross. Money flow turning around now. VWAP turning around. We can see money flow also giving a beautiful rollover. So it's looking good for altcoin shorts. We can also see that stochastic is entering into the momentum zone, but also giving a little bit of a battle here. So just watch if it does cross its own slow moving average there, then we'll have to be even more patient here. Hey, Zion, nice to see you, man. Flush at 83 to 84. Interesting. Yeah, there's no weekly order block there, but there is a daily order block up there. I mean, guys, honestly, we could spend hours just on BTC right now. How's that poll going? All right, down 71%. Down 71%. Interesting, guys. Interesting. 18 votes. Well done, everybody. Down 72%. All right, how are those likes? Awesome. We're almost at the same amount of likes as views. Get the likes up. Yeah, it's a double bear. It's a double bear on the 4 hour. And I already smashed the 200x DJing trade on the first 4 hour bear. Took my first TPs, put my stop loss to break even. Took the stop, entered again at now the second bear div. But yeah, it's not yet the daily trade. I haven't opened it on Bybit. I only opened it on that bonus Bitfinex 200x. Okay, and then this is a beaut, guys. This is a very interesting chart here on ETH against BTC. Right, a very nice little bit of insight here for altcoins, right? Ethereum leads the alts, so Ethereum against BTC. Super interesting. Look at this level. Crazy. And then we get the breakout with no retest. So we could be seeing this kind of a retest there. which would be absolutely epic for the altcoin shorts. Okay, great stuff, guys. We can go in now to some altcoins. The throne. Explain, guys, explain the inside joke there. Okay, and what I would recommend also, guys, if you are looking at altcoin trades, look at that chart against BTC, right? If you're looking at a Sol trade, look at Sol against BTC. It's also really useful. But, all right, speaking of Sol, let's go into it. And please drop the setups. I want to look at your setups. Let me know if you have any setups on our strategies that I can enter. We'll also do some screening for some trades we can enter now. But super interesting, guys, to see Solana here breaking above this daily and 4-hour order block. So they're now acting as a breaker block, right? This is the 4-hour order block. This is the daily order block. This is the high volume node. You can see the bears stepping in with the double tap there with massive wicks at the high volume node. Then the bulls pushing right through and turning both of these into breaker blocks. And we need to see the swing failure pattern in this section and a break below this high volume node for this Solana short down to POC and then down to these high volume nodes. All right, I'm going to go quite quickly through these altcoins because you guys know the strategies. They're there on my channel. You can apply them yourselves. And I want to get through a few here. We're also not going to do a massive long stream because we have the MuBite one coming up after. Yeah, you know, that's also what I've been feeling. It's like, it's nice to see, you know, just money flowing back into crypto and attention coming back into crypto. It's always sad how retail comes in at the wrong times, and like, it's just human nature to get bored, you know, when things are bearish. Ah, interesting. That's awesome, man. Just thrown. Very cool. All right, so there we go. It would be a beautiful short trade here, and so many of the alts are giving this, right? There is the next daily order block. So we have a beautiful gap here for the short from that 4-hour OB, 30% down on the Solana trade with the red dot in. The VWAP has crossed and now it has also rejected again at the 0 line. And the money flow is turning around. So things are looking good here. And yeah, I might even also enter a little degen short here, which would be risky. Would be risky since we're above the OB, but it's not a bad place to be for an entry. All right, because if we do come back into the OB and reject it, then we've got a Heki's entry there. I don't want to do it live because I don't want to teach you guys bad habits. Right? Should I enter a degen soul trade here? Guys, please don't spam. If this is spam, I will have to remove you. Salute. All right, especially the alts that I invested in that showed nice strength. Now I have more conviction. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've got a couple of low cap alts here. INJ, OP, ENA, Ondo. ENA did, I think it was 130% in this pump, guys. Like, crypto's not dead. We are the ones who are going to make bank, right? By accumulating the altcoins in this time. We're going to look at Near, Avalanche, Sui. Yeah, Ondo's a cool one. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to enter a degen trade here, but please, for you guys, you know, if you're degens like me, do it. If you're willing to take a stop, do it. But this is also because I want to use this bonus, right? This bonus is going to expire in the next like 12 days. So I want to use it. We are up on this account. We have made $50. I've been taking it pretty slow here. But yeah, just so you guys know, this is a very degen entry. We may easily get stopped out, but sometimes it's just fun to play with the 200x. And it's not going to be, please give us a 200x. No, we only go up to 100. Okay, it's fine. 100x is fine. We're not going to go crazy on the margin here. All right, I like to enter by a cost. Let's do just the $20, guys. Here, let's test out this $20 on the 100x, which is more than enough, right? If we do 100x on the $20 with the 30%, I mean, it's absolutely awesome, right? That's a 3,000% increase. Very, very nice. Liquidation 46. 163. We'll put the stop loss in shortly. Just check everything here. Where's the margin? Yeah, 20. All right, let's quickly put in that stop. Guys, don't think, oh, I don't need to put in a stop. Always put in a stop, right? A position stop loss. Where should we put our stop here? It's really nice, actually, because we've got a nice spot for a stop because we've already made a swing failure above the OB. I'll just put the stop at 111. Let's go for a lucky stop price. 111. 111, 11. 111.11. All right, there we go. Let's see. There it is, guys. There it is. Okay, we're officially DJs. Please don't follow unless you have like a healthy risk appetite. And yeah, if you're used to trading with high leverage. Alrighty, let's move, guys. Let's quickly go through some more of these high caps. And we'll also do a little bit more detail on these shortly. I think in that MuByte stream, so I'll just be quick here. But XRP also giving a really nice opportunity. Money flow turning around. VWAP not yet trending down, but red dot in. RSI giving a beautiful roll over. And XRP was one of the biggest pumpers here. We did see XRP pump 69%. And yeah, we could really see, right, because there's no retest here, we could see an engulfing of all of this action. So I'm tempted to even hedge my long here, right? Because I'm still in the XRP long. So I'm tempted to even open a DJ short here. But technically, we should wait for Bitcoin to give us the confirmation that we're looking for at a break of that breaker block. All right, let's look at Link here. Is anybody interested in Link? It's one of the coins that I think at the moment is one of the best coins to trade. All right. RSI with a nice shark fin. We can see stochastic already entered back into the momentum zone. Money flow turning around. VWAP looking like it wants to turn around. So this is just one that you can note. I mean, honestly, if Bitcoin dumps, guys, all the alts are going to dump. You can trade our strategies on pretty much any altcoin that you're comfortable trading. So here you can see the golden pocket. Here you can see the value area low. Super easy, super easy. The daily bullish order block that I'm looking at is obviously this one and this baby boy right here. Nordic, are you with us? Nordic, I wanted to show you something here on the SMC order blocks that you were asking about. All right, this one's already been mitigated. You can see the bounce there. This one is the juicy one. But if we really do come down, we've got a long time to wait, but if we really do come down, look at that high volume node. Boom, right in the lowest bullish daily order block. And that's where I will smash the long here on link. All right, we don't enter at POC. We don't enter here at POC, but it will be very interesting because it is the golden pocket. Hey, you're with us, bro. Okay, let me quickly go back to Sol and show you that order block there. Guys, please forgive me. I am still a bit sick. I know it's not nice to it's not nice to listen to a sick guy. All right, so here it is. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy that Sol is pumping through these levels, but that's just what happens when, you know, FOMO comes in. All right. Also a reason I put that stop in very, very clearly on the DGen trade, because look at this low volume all the way up to this level. If we pump past this OB properly here, we're going to make a big play up here on Sol all the way up to like $116 at that high volume node. All right, so when you dropped your chart, I was talking about the OBs here. So when you're on the daily time frame and you see a handbrake turn like this, it means you need to go back and look at this on a lower time frame because there was something that happened there. And you were right when you were saying, okay, I believe SMC order blocks are at the start or the end of a trend, right? It's the last opposing candle before the impulsive move, either down or up. You're 100% right. But you go back to the 4 hour and you look what happened at these levels. And bro, this is really where you get those absolute sniper zones, right? It's a little bit of an interesting case here right now because, you know, we're getting the FOMO. But when you're back here on the 4 hour, you can pop in your high volume node there. You can also see one here. But take this 4 hour order block. So yeah, let me just be very clear here. It's a nice bit of teaching, right? This is the downtrend, which means you are looking for the shorts. You are looking for the bearish order blocks. And look what happened here, right? We had an uptrend there. I know it's a little bit complicated, guys. And then you had a downtrend. So that's an order block, right? Then that order block was mitigated right there. See how that order block played out very quickly. Boom. Wow, absolutely beautiful. SMC, one of the best strategies that exists. Then it created a fresh order block right there. That's the 4 hour OB. And then don't confuse yourself. Just add the text, right? Just add the text there. And you can even put in here 4 hour bear OB and then pull it out. Pull it out first a little bit there and then go back to the daily. And then pull it all the way out. Right? And there you get your 4 hour OB. Is that clear? And then simple for the daily OB. I know it seems a bit strange here, but this is a downtrend. And when you get a candle like this, this is an uptrend, right? So technically, we've seen it a million times before, so it just takes practice. But this here is an order block. That's your daily order block. And this is why you ask questions, guys. You ask questions so we can answer them. There we go. And yeah, I would pop in the other high volume node there, so that we are aware of when it breaks. Now we have all of our levels. You guys see how clear and beautiful it's looking now. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Look at these wicks. It's absolutely awesome. We're sitting right now on the support of the 4 hour OB as a breaker block. And this is just a prime example of why we do not enter at the order block unless we see the swing failure. Right? You need to see now another swing failure here before you enter. Do not set limit orders at an order block. And do not enter as soon as price comes into an order block. All right, is everybody following? Guys, please give me 1 second here. I'm actually going to go into your setups now. All right, I'm back. Let me drink so I don't lose my voice. Are you guys there? Is the chat like frozen? Yeah, listening. Oh, the chat's frozen on my StreamYard. What's going on here? The chat's frozen on YouTube as well. Or maybe you guys are just focusing. All right, smash that likes for me, guys. If you are here, join our VIP Discord at the link in the description. Don't be shy in the chat. Subscribe if you're new. If you are new and you're watching, don't be shy. Let us know how long you've been trading. Are you profitable? Are you happy? Are you sad? All right, cool. So guys, vote for me in the chat. We're not going to have time to do them all. Should I go into your setups? Should I go into my setups on INJ, OP, ENA, Ondo, Near, Avalanche, and Sui? All right, we've still got the next live stream on the MuBite channel. So quickly vote for me in the chat what you want me to do now. I am quite keen to check your guys' setups out. Quickly show you the ENA because it's super interesting. Yeah, this is super, super interesting, right? It's one of the only coins that has now given the whiplash. And just be careful because I think this whiplash might happen on some of the other coins, right? Just be careful there. But it's a beautiful, beautiful setup here. Now we need to wait for another red dot. But look at that 130% pump. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is a short I want to get into because this is such a nice amount to retrace back down to value area low to this bullish order block at the bottom. And now it's super simple, guys. If we get a red dot here, yeah, if we get a red dot here, I will have some nice conviction. So let's set it. Sell small circle, red dot, boom. Check that the alert is active. Let's go. Yeah, there's a couple of these. The OP is also cool. I mean, honestly, they're everywhere. They're everywhere right now. So this is the example. I'm not going to enter, obviously, now, but this is one that is already playing out towards the next bullish scenario. And I mean, look at this, guys. It's absolutely awesome. Simple, massive daily order block, FRVP high volume nodes in the order block. Boom, massive wick there. Beautiful retracement. And this is why it's nice to just get into multiple of these setups and make sure that your risk is very managed, right? Because they all play out differently. This one we can see, I mean, we missed it. This is like looking back, but it's already 23% down. All right, this one just boom, smashed that and went down. No stress, guys. We're going to end off in the next 25 minutes. But Nordic, it's been awesome, man. I hope you learned something. And yeah, catch you in the Discord, guys. Oh yeah, one thing I'll show you guys in the Discord now, which is pretty cool. Interesting. Say this is daily. So it looks like it's turning around. It looks like it's turning around on that one too. But here we have a cool new link now on OKX, guys. So this link here, if you already have an OKX account, you can submit this form and they'll move it under me, right? It's something extremely cool and special that they're doing for me. So that's awesome, guys. If you already have an OKX account, if you've already sent me your UID, I've sent it to them and asked them to move it under me. But you know, OKX is one of those massive exchanges across the US, etc. So if you already have an account, boom. And yeah, guys, please get your deposits in. All right, we've extended this on BitUnex for the next 3 days. If you have deposited, make sure you do a bit of trading to get your bonuses. If you haven't deposited yet, yeah, make sure you do it. And next week, we've got some awesome things coming here for this community. Slasher, are you with us, brother? Slasher, are you online? All right, McCall, you've been off the trading for a bit. Okay, what's happening? 4 hour. Pretty much double top. Red dot. All right, nice, man. Just explain this in words for us. Are you... It looks like you're in the short. You're in the short already from 80. Nice, man. Pyth. Okay, cool. Are you wanting me to just check, or do you have a chart? Montana, if you have a chart, drop it for us in the Discord. And guys, if you ask me to check, of course I'll check and I'll do full analysis, but let me know, like, what are you looking at? Is it daily? Is it weekly? Is it monthly? Is it 4 hours? Is it 1 hour? Are you looking to short? Are you looking to long? Are you looking to buy on spot or trade leverage? Did I miss any setups here? All right, so Pyth, I mean, it's not something that I've really traded, but I have seen here lots of traders trading Pyth. Not bad. So it actually looks like it's behaving, and it's quite a nice market structure. So, okay, first things first, we can see the beautiful 11th of October wick has been swept, and we are now above that liquidity level. So this asset now, in my opinion, can be more bullish. This level has been reclaimed, and this would have been a very nice whale accumulation zone. We can also see this chart has been moving sideways now very nicely, which can also be a sign of whale accumulation. So I must go into the fundamentals here. I'll do that in my own time. But just looking at our strategies, right, guys, and take this as, you know, what you can do yourselves. First, fixed range volume profile. Make sure you get the entire range that you can see with all of the important price action. First, take note of where your value area high is, where your value area low is, where your POC is, and where your fair value gap is. And then quickly just drop in your high volume nodes. You can see the biggest one to be aware of is right there. Very interesting to see the front run. The bears hopped in a little bit early at this high volume node here. But then we have this volume where we're sitting around right now, a little bit of a volume zone. And here, I mean, you can see just how important, right, these levels are and how important FRVP is, because they are the zones. And from here, there's either going to be a nice move back up, or there's going to be a nice move down to this POC. See this low volume gap here. Very important and actually very nice, right? I would not take any trades from here, to be honest, because we're not in value area high or value area low. If you missed this demolition from this order block, then you just have to be patient here, and you have to wait to see if it gets tested again, or if these order blocks at the bottom get tested. So what I would quickly do here is also drop in the order blocks. On the daily, you can see this green order block right there that was beautifully tapped. So it was this high volume node, this order block, and beautiful swing failure. So you could have entered this trade by just going down to the smaller time frames and seeing the swing failure. There was also this beautiful bearish divergence on market cipher with VWAP crossing down and money flow crossing down. So man, honestly, I wish we saw this sooner. Like we can't know every coin, but it shows that we need to be screening a little bit more, because this one Yeah, it was super clear. All right, so now we are sitting at this breaker block, and I'm actually going to add this to my watch list. All right, so it is something we can keep an eye on now. Because if you guys are getting good trades there, then we need to start watching it. All right, awesome. So to be clear here, I would wait. All right, there's another order block, but it did get mitigated quite quickly. There's some more high volume nodes up here, so check these out if we do break this top order block. But because we just tapped that order block, there could be the opportunity here for a bounce back up and a proper eat into this order block and a loss of that high volume node for another opportunity for the short here to close that fair value gap. All right, I hope that helped, Mr. Montana. Useless double top. All right, so useless is a meme coin, guys, so be careful there, please. All right, my voice is struggling a bit, so we're not going to go too much longer. We will be live again, 1 hour from now on the MuBuy channel. Juiceless. All right, there we go. Nice. Victor Luisa. Okay, I will check it. Victor, I will add you to the VIP now, but I will also just double check it when I get some time. But well done. There we go, Victor. You are now in the VIP. And just remember, guys, those UIDs have to be under my links. Yeah, looking nice. Looking really nice. I see your double top. I see the whiplash here. Money flow is all over the place, right? This is the flow. It looks like it could be doing the turnaround. VWAP did cross and reject again. RSI just tapped the tippy top like the last twice. Yeah, this coin is gnarly. Pretty gnarly. The last dump was 66%. The last pump was 120%. My existing Bybit account. All right, so send me a DM. There is a process for this. I will help you out. I already have one long time ago, so I'm not sure if I can create a new one. No, you can, bro. I'll help you out, guys. If you have existing accounts that you don't want to lose, and like that's where you're trading actively, right? You want to be using the account for my VIP that you're trading actively so we can get more bonuses. So just send me a DM on Discord, leveling, and I'll send you through that process. Mr. Buff Tricks in the building, brother. Welcome, welcome. We've had an awesome stream, man. So recap it on sped up. Yeah, it's been fun, man, but we have missed you. And yeah, thank you for your inputs, brother, in the Discord. I get so excited when you drop a message because they are just so amazing and so logical. Whenever you drop something, it's like crazy, crazy insightful. Okay, guys, so I'm literally losing my voice here. I need to drink some hot tea before the next stream in 1 hour on the MuBuy channel. So let's make this the last one for now. Yeah, it's looking nice. Who dropped this? Saad Sultan. It's looking super interesting, man. Okay, nice, bro. Use our strategies, Montana. Come into the VIP. You know, learn the strategies on my YouTube. They work, man. It seems like you're a real trader. So, yeah, put in the time there and smash it. Okay, nice rejection at the top of this downward sloping parallel channel. It's looking like a very decent channel. And there could be a nice gap down to this median line and down to this bottom line. All right, quickly, let's do this. FRVP. It's a little bit of a confusing one here on where to draw the FRVP, but you know, just from experience, I would draw it from very far back like this. And yeah, actually see this as POC. So just be a little bit careful there. I mean, I think, you know, if you draw this like this, you'll see a value area high. So it's, yeah, a little bit much of a muchness there, which is a little bit confusing. But since that is confusing, just use the high volume nodes. All right, so draw in the larger one and pop in the high volume nodes. Oof, that is a lot of volume down at this bullish daily order block. So you guys know me, I don't usually trade these freaking meme coins that you guys love trading. But I'll add it to the watch list because that is a nice order block with a nice high volume node. Okay, so I mean, technically, yeah, I would call this POC. If you really do want to go for the short, you could take it as value area high on this little range, but just be aware for the medium range, it is the POC. And then that's a node. That's a node where you got the double top candle bodies. And then a little front run of that higher volume node there. And really, if I was going to, smash this myself, I would look to that daily order block. Or let's do candle bodies here. Otherwise, they're going to overlap too much. All right, and I saw you guys asking about candle bodies or wicks. It's just a matter of preference. It's like how sniper you want to be. All right, if they are big wicks, it's important, but sometimes you just want to be sniper and drop it in on the candle bodies. All right, so then now let's zoom in here on the FRVP. Drop in the high volume nodes there. All right, so no real volume coming in at this one. I would go for this. I mean, that just looks like the best possible option here. We can also see this daily order block flipping into a breaker block, just like we've seen on Bitcoin. So if you are looking to short this double top, I would watch for a swing failure pattern here. And there is that nice, red dot here. Seems like you are scalping a little bit here. So let's quickly check the 4 hour. Yeah, beautiful, man. Look at that rifle pattern. So nice. It is nice because you have the bear div, and then you have the whale manipulation, then you have the rifle trigger. It's just this money flow you need to see trend down. You've got the VWAP pointing down. London Orb, I love it, man. Tickling all-time high average VWAP. Interesting. All right, Bufftrix, drop us your chart if you have time into that macro group so everybody can see your chart. But guys, I think let's end off there for now so I can rest my voice just a few minutes before the next live stream. I'm giving away 3 5K challenges on MuByte, on that MuByte stream that we are starting in 1 hour from now. All right, look at that poll, 26 votes, 77% down. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, thank you so much, everybody. One last shout out to the VIP Discord. Please get involved here. It's really easy. It's totally free. All you have to do is sign up under one of these links, drop it in the UID. You get to be in our VIP Discord. There's all of these exchanges to use. And whew, guys, we have some awesome stuff coming next week. I've been working very hard to bring you guys some more bonuses. Just make sure you do in the next 3 days before the 1st. Make sure, if you can, deposit to your BitUnex account, do some trading there so you can get in on that free capital. All right, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. It has been awesome, as always. Please do smash the likes. If you missed the stream, try to recap. And I'll see you in about 40 minutes on the MuByte channel for live trading there. Thank you so much, everybody. Please remember, always play from a position of power and strength. Use your stop loss and do not get wrecked. So much love and respect. Peace out.